Hello, welcome back to Grammy Colleen Crochets. I'm going to do a tutorial for this little dress that I just crocheted up. This is a 3-weight mandala in Mandala Baby. It is the colorway Narnia. I color controlled and took the yellow and a little bit of green out of the dress, and then there's a blanket that's going with it. But regardless, I used a G hook, and for this one I started with 80, a chain 80 with, like I said, a G hook 4.0 millimeter. This is completely easy to make your own. The measurement for the beginning chains for a newborn, you're going to want 14-inch chest. 0 to 3 months is going to be 14.5-inch chest. Obviously the complete circumference. 6 to 12, about 16 inches. 12 to 18, 18 inches. 18 to 24, 20-inch. 2T is a 20 to 21 inch. The size 4 is 22 inch, a size 6, 24 inch. 22 inch for the 4T, sorry. 6 would be a 24 inch, 8, 26 inch, and 10 were right around 28 inches. A 10 to 12. And that's what I'm gonna show you on, is the size 10 to 12. Here's the skirt. It's a double V-stitch shell, really easy. The top you can use front loop, back loop to get that textured look. I just didn't on this one because I don't really know the mother of the little girl I made that for, and I don't know her style per se. I went ahead and did a slip knot and started my chain at 100, chain 100, and this is going to be size 10 to 12 for my granddaughter. I went ahead and did my slips, or my stitch markers to show me, but you're going to chain 100 and slip stitch it together, making sure your chain is not twisted. I put a slip stitch at 30. 10 is going to be my straps, 20 for the chest and back, 10 for the strap, and 30 for the arm placement. Hopefully my math is right on that. I used a bigger hook to do the chain because my granddaughter doesn't like it tight at the starting chain. I went ahead and went up 2 hook sizes. So I used a 5.0 millimeter for the chain. I am changing to 4.0. Oop, I can't. Let's see, right? G hook. And I crochet the sleeves and everything into the dress, because then it doesn't come apart so much. So you're just gonna start with a half double crochet in each chain around, and that forms a base. I sew in my ends as I go, so don't get confused if you see an extra piece of yarn for a feel. Half doubles yarn over, insert, pull through, yarn over, and pull through all 3. Let's see if I can get that shadow off a little bit. So you're just gonna half double crochet all the way around. Like I said, I like to work from a sturdy foundation, so I'm going to work on this glare before I come back, but I will meet you at the beginning to do the next round. I hope my air conditioner is not too loud, guys. I forgot to mention I am using I Love This Cotton in Aqua Sparkle. It is a size 4, but that's what the girl wanted. Also, I was saying slip stitch, I meant stitch markers. Apologize about that. And summer has decided to show, so there's some air conditioner noise in the background. Have my headphones on to hopefully help with that, but we shall see. I like to front post half double crochet, back post half double crochet to give some texture and interest to these half double crochets. So we are going to half double crochet in the next 30. Whoops. I'm trying to stay on camera better. Like I said, I just like to do the front post and back post half doubles for some texture. So 30. Get some yarn. It's true what they say. Nobody comes in till you try to tape a tutorial. 26. 27. My son ran home at lunch. Oop. A 17-year-old, they're on summer break, so oh my, I'm not doing very good on this. $28, $29, $30. Now these next 10 are going to be our straps, and I start working them here. We're gonna go 10 across. Now, that's my 10th. That's our straps. Crochet 1, turn, go around that first one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, Whoops. 7. Oh my gosh, you guys. 8. 9. 10. Chain 1. So we're forming those sleeves right as we go. 1, 2, 3. These can be regular half double crochets if you like. Or that wasn't a half double. I dropped that. Okay, chain 2, or I mean 1, sorry, turn. And repeat. You're going to repeat that for as long as you want these. I am going to do it. About 30 and see what it looks like. And I will meet you back after I've got 30 and show you what to do from there, because we're going to connect front and back at that point. Okay, my granddaughter is pretty tall, so I did 32. Now you're going to go to the beginning of that 30 on the opposite side. So that's your first half double. And instead of sewing these on later, line these up and just crochet 1. And I'm going to attempt to follow my, no I'm not, I'm just going to put them on there. I was going to attempt to, but I'm not going to make that. Two. Whoops. 3. I thought I got that a little lower. 4. 6. Make sure you don't skip any on that other side. And if you do, you can fix it. But all right. So this is going to be my inside anyway, and that'll lay nice and flat. Hi, Kaiba. Make sure it's not twisted. Kaiba. He's saying hello, Kaiba. Yo, Kaiba. Alright. He's a good boy. And then just continue on the other side for, this is going to be a half double. Front post, if I can figure it out. There we go. So until you get to the other 10, which is 20 in between. So my goodness, y'all. Now my daughter needed something. I am so sorry. Yes, so you're gonna do that for 20. I'll meet you and show you how to do the next little bit. It is true. It is so true. Nothing happens till you try to do something, then everyone needs mom. Okay. Oh, I dropped my loop. I should have just did half double crochets today, I think. She will want it textured. I know my girls. Alright, so this will work itself out as we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Now we're going to do 10 and then start our tank top strap again. Four. It gets much easier as you get away from the foundation. For me anyway. 5. 6. Plus I'm trying to hold it out and away, you know. I'm not used to that. 7. 8. Excuse me. 9. I pulled that weird. 9 and 10. If I hadn't promised this, I would wait till another day because it's not, oops, working for me. Chain 1. 10 half double crochets, or front post and back post only half double crochets like I'm doing for the texture, or cross back and forth. I did 32 rows, I think is what I said. Our cadence is a little bit taller, but this is cotton, so it will stretch. One of the reasons the girls like this stitch so much is not only the texture, but the stretch in it. They just really like it. I said it makes it really fluffy and soft, and I have textured grandbabies, so they teach me to look for different stitches and how to put them together, all that fun stuff. Let's see. I went 12. My goodness. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I got to talking and didn't count. Has that ever happened to y'all? Okay, just continue. Front post, back post, half double crochets, 10 across, or you can just do the half double crochets. I did 32 rows for 10 to 12. And I will meet you back. We'll join it and start the skirt. Okay, now that you've got your straps sewed on, let's see here. I just use my stitch markers to make sure that I line up my straps exactly. So you're going to do half double crochet and finish off your bodice. This is the center, but it will go to your sleeve where we started. I really should not have done the textured today. But, oh, I shared with y'all a short. Even the dogs are interrupting today, so I apologize. Oops. Man, my hands are fighting with me today. All right. I do a chain one because I like it to be as seamless as can be. Sorry if I had that off camera. I need to adjust. One moment. Did I pin that wrong? Or did I start that wrong? No, I'm good. Okay. I was like, what? So make sure that when you're attaching your second, it's the strap, that everything is not twisted, right? Because there's so many opportunities when working these in to twist that. So do whatever you need to do. That's why I use the stitch markers so much, because it seems like naturally I twist it. So if I don't double check, triple check, and still even then I end up frogging a lot, because for some reason I like to twist my chains, my foundations. All right, you're going to slip stitch. Is this your, yeah, that's where we came down from the, I just have it, the stitch marker holding those together because of when we did the straps. So I can definitely let that loose. And I did twist it. I'm gonna fix that, y'all. No, I didn't, Colleen, because it goes down. Oh, I'm fine. All right, I'm fine. I'm fine. Just looking at it wrong. There we go. I did get off with the I'm good. It's just where I came down. But as long as I have 10. 1, 2. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oops. 9, 10. Okay, so this is just the beginning, right, of your bodice. Here's my beginning. Slip stitched. Half double crochet front and back. So, I'm going to continue around. And build my bodice. I'm gonna do 5 rows off camera, and then I'll come back and we'll go over the different lengths for the different sizes. So I'll meet you back right here in 5 rows. So I did a bit more than 5, but as you can see, you just repeat your bodice pattern. Around and around and around. Again, you don't have to do front post, back post. It reminds me of the seersucker dresses that my mother used to put me in. I used to put my daughter in, the eldest anyway. And my granddaughters love the texture and the stretchiness of it. Oh, I'm coming to the end of my skein. So you're just gonna repeat this until your bodice is where you want it to start flaring for the skirt. And I'll show you on this one. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. And then I started the skirt. And I mean, it's ruffly, but I didn't add the extra ruffle until, where did I add it at? Oh, where did I add the extra ruffle? I've got to hold it up, I think, to see it. Oh, right here. Okay. And I added the extra ruffle at the beginning of this pink. You can see I was in continuous rounds. And I did in the middle and then in the chain 2 in between. And that gave the little bit more flare for the pink. And then the last row I did the peacock. But you can do a larger bodice like this and start it more at their hips / waist. Or you can begin it a little earlier. Hello, Kaiba. He came to see us again. Kaiba. Or you can continue or, you know, do a 1 to 2 inch bodice and start it here and get the baby doll. Look, now my granddaughter I'm making this for is quite tall. And I only have 4 skeins of the aqua sparkle. And I love this cotton. So I'm going to do another 2 inches. And then I will show you the skirt. Whoops. Wrong end of the tape measure. But yeah, I've got almost at 2 inches, I guess there we go. Right at 2 inches. So I will do, I'll probably make it down. I'm gonna do until 6 inches. And then I'll start the skirt. So you continue with your bodice as long as you want it, and I will be right back to start the skirt. All right, welcome back. This is going to be baby doll style. This cotton 4-weight is a little bit too heavy for my liking. These are US terms. I should have said that in the beginning. You can slip stitch. Crochet 4. Whoops, I should probably get this. I put a sticker there so I can kind of guide myself. I'm thinking if I can get this where I can look through it, might be better, but I don't know. So you're going to treble into that same stitch. Chain 2, and I will go over a treble with you. I'm in a new skein of yarn too, so it's picky. Wrap around twice, go into that same stitch, pull up, wrap around and pull up, or yarn over and pull up, yarn over and pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2 more, yarn over and pull through the final 2. Again, yarn over twice into that same spot, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2 more, yarn over, pull through 2 more. Now that is our double V stitch shell, is what I called it. We are going to skip 2, 1, 2, and do the same. I'm sorry, excuse me. Are we doing 2 and... Yep, I was thinking of another pattern, y'all, sorry. 2 trebles. Chain 2. Two trebles. 1, 2. Obviously a slip or something, swimsuit, something will be worn under this. But the cotton just was too heavy for my liking. I have 4-weight with the textured straps and little bit of bodice. I feel like she'll like it better like this. Plus, I'll get more out of my yarn. Skip 2 treble, chain 2 treble. I'll call it a double V-stitch shell because you've got 2 trebles, chain 2 trebles, just really what I could think of. Now I really got shadow problems because my flash came on. Is my hand too close? Let's see. You guys be nice, but give me your constructive feedback. I might cry if you're mean to me. Not really. I want to make you tutorials because I do so much just on my own, and you guys like it, so I want to share. I want my grandkids to be able to have this and refer back to it so they can teach their grandkids the same things that their Grammy made them. So please, constructive criticism is welcome. And this is flexible as well. If skipping 2 is uncomfortable for you, it's too ruffly, you can skip up to 4 really and still be okay. Especially if you add the extra in between or in the chain 2 space and the middle in that last color change, or however the last 5 rounds. Especially when it's baby doll though, I really like the extra ruffles. One, 2 treble, chain 2 treble. All right, I'm gonna meet you guys back and show you how to join slip stitch to the chain 2 and start your next round. All right, just continuing with the skip 2 treble, chain 2 treble, skip 2, 2 treble, chain 2, 2 treble, skip 2. This becomes a very easy skirt to crochet well. Netflixing or going through your playlist, or you get the point. And I don't want you stressing over any of my tutorials. Every one of these are very easy, very like here. I'm coming up short. I have 1, 2, and then I have an extra chain. I'm not going to stress about that. I'm going to count up my 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to slip stitch. Over to the center, just like you would in a granny square. 1, 2, 3, 4. That counts as your first treble. And your treble V-stitch shell, there we go, it goes in the chain 2 of each shell from the round before. I'm sorry about the shadow. Don't know what's going on. Other than I think my husband turned off one of the lights. I'll make sure everything's on before I come back for the next. I'm gonna do a few of these. I'm gonna look up my sizing and measurement for bodice and skirt length for the different sizes that I gave you links for in the beginning. And it won't even seem like I was gone but for a second with the magic of editing, hopefully. Be right back. All right, ready for this final row. But first, let me give you measurements. So for the skirt length, you're gonna want 16 inches for 0 to 3 months. Oh, let me back up. Newborn skirt length, about 15 inches. 0 to 3 months, this is 16 inches. 3 to 6 months, 17 inches. 6 to 12 month, 20 inches. 12 to 18 month, 23 inches. 18 to 24, 26 inches. A size 2, about 30 inches. A size 4, 34 inches. A size 6, 38 inches. A size 8, 42 inches. And a size 10, 44 inches. That is a skirt like the baby doll, with the baby doll bodice, because it includes the inseam, if I said that right. All right, so if you want to put a peacock in the middle of your shells, you will do that in the last row. Also, if you want the last few rows to be a little bit more ruffly, do a round or 2 or 3, whatever you prefer. Well, you're gonna do 1 round of the shells in the chain 2 space and in the space between the shells. So you'll be doubling your shells for that round, and then you just continue to 1 in each chain 2 of your shell. I hope that's not confusing. If it is, ask me and I'll let you know. It's just to finish it with those last few rounds a little bit more roughly, like I did on the one with just the half double crochet bodice and the longer one. All right, so my chain 4, I'm gonna do just like before. I'm gonna do my 2 trebles, and then I'm gonna chain, excuse me, 3 and go right back in to that first chain and slip stitch, and then continue with my shell, and I'll show you what that does. It just puts that little peacock there, makes it a little more dainty. If you wanted it extra ruffly, you'd put your next one here. Cadence doesn't need any more ruffles because this is going to be ruffle, ruffle, ruffle. It's already a very ruffly. Well, it's enough of a ruffly pattern, so, because it's open work. Oh, I didn't do my peacock. See, I was not paying attention. 1, 2, 3, instead of the chain 2, and slip stitch back through, and then 2 trebles. I gave you those measurements as a guideline. You don't have to follow them exactly. Every kid is different. Everyone likes to wear their skirts and dresses at whatever length they like. I promise I'm working on getting better on these tutorials, guys. Getting my angle right and all that. Whoops. It's just brand new to me. I'll meet you at the end. Okay, so you've got your peacock edging. It just gives it a little fancy flair. Tuck in all your ends. I usually give my garments a wash to make sure they stay together. Just make sure when you're tucking in your ends at the end, or as with these trebles, that you do a really good job. If you guys have any questions, concerns, constructive criticism, please let me know. I am working on tutorials, getting better at them, and we are our own worst judge, right? I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you make lots of beautiful dresses, and I hope you send me a picture of them. Happy hooking!